Hey, everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge podcast, episode number 277. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Follow me at the SkyLounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcast. And also check out at the SkyLounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get shit started with episode number 277. Monday Manic Misery met more with memes, Untitled Rant Legato, live and somewhat alive. As you know, boys and girls, we did skip on a recording yesterday, Sunday, but yeah, I don't really have a valid excuse for that one. Football Sunday tied up with some woke league of Chinese basketball, wrapping up in the Eastern Conference Final. Yes, boys and girls, the Miami Heat is headed to the NBA Finals against the LA Lakers, but that's not what's important here tonight. Tonight, what we got going on in the live sports, well, technically live sports as I'm watching them right now, is Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Dallas Stars. And the Tampa Bay Lightning is up in this game 2-0 with about less than 6 minutes to go in the third period. And we also have on some Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens here with a couple minutes still left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Chiefs being up 27-20, keeping an eye on both these games. And I gotta tell you right now, man, Tampa Bay looks like they're gonna wrap it up tonight. Got 5 minutes left in this third period, although Dallas has been playing the puck in Tampa's defense for a good chunk of this period. So you're thinking maybe Dallas gets something here. Maybe they score two, get to overtime, and perhaps wrestle the idea of, pushing for a game 7. But right now, the important thing is to try to get a single goal, right? You're down 2-0. Again, by basic math, you got to score more than the other guy to win. And right now, by that logic, if Tampa Bay keeps score, they're going to lift the cup right there in Edmonton, which is so crazy to think about. But Vasilevsky goes ahead with some crazy saves there. And I don't know if Tyler Seguin is going to the penalty box there. It looks like Tyreek Hill caught a very nice open catch there by Patrick Mahomes. And you know what? While we're talking about Monday Night Football, let's delve into this shit real quick. So during each offseason, you have the NFL 100, right? The top 100 players in the league, right? As of whatever that recording period was. And the curious thing is, they had Lamar Jackson as the number 1 ranked quarterback in the league. Now I get it, man. He had a spectacular season, when he got his MVP. But yeah, dude, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts there. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. And tonight, he's going to show you out why that title belongs to him. Because as good as Lamar is, Jesus, his pocket presence is shit at times. And he can barely throw. On certain occasions, you feel as though, oh, wow, it's like Joe Flacco with legs. With really amazing legs at that. But dude, your throwing is just absolutely mediocre. Now, is that a bit tough? Is that a bit too harsh? Perhaps. Perhaps it is. He did lead the Baltimore Ravens from somewhat lackadaisical mediocrity over a couple of years to, perennial playoff contenders now with Lamar at the helm. A lot of that shit also has to do with Harbaugh, how well he's been doing, how low-key he's been fantastic. And no, it looks like Ryan McDonough of the Tampa Bay Lightning go ahead and takes the penalty here. And yeah, the Dallas Stars still being down 2-0 late in this third period will get this power play opportunity. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in this game. And yeah, Dallas really has to do something quick here within, the first half of this power play. Like I said, if they lose, you're going home. The Stanley Cup Final is over. There's nothing else after this shit. So Dallas really has to play like this power play is a do or die situation, because it really is by all sense. And so, really awkward pass there to have Tampa Bay go on the breakaway shorthanded, yet Hudobin with the save. Nice. Although you do want the Dallas Stars to not be so lackadaisical there with the passing and so complacent with how they're working this power play unit. But yeah, this is Tampa's to lose right now. This really is. I mean, Dallas is scratching and clawing with 3 minutes and 58 seconds left. But you know damn well, I mean, you got to score something. You got to get something going on this power play. And the Chiefs continue to gain fucking yards, moving the chains yet again. And again, man, Patrick Mahomes. And it's not just saying, he can move the fucking chains, that's why he's a better quarterback. No, man, all around, when you put everything into context and just compare these two guys as quarterbacks, yeah, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. And I put him right ahead of Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's number 2, no doubt. No doubt. And that's not some fanboy shit. That's just, again, context, numbers, and consistency, everything you just include in there. Russell Wilson is number 2. And all you fucking Rodgers fanboys want to tell me Rodgers is the third best, second best, first best quarterback in the league. All you fucking cheeseheads need to calm the fuck down. All right? Rodgers, as good as he is, you know he's reaching the latter stages of his career. You know he is. Like, this little resurgence that he's got going on right now, respect. It's absolutely amazing what Aaron Rodgers is doing in terms of his form. But realistically, bro, how long are you going to keep that up at your age? And really, Packers, is that defense anything you can really boast about? You're able to snuff out Old Man Breeze and that toothless fucking offense without Michael Thomas. Is that something to really boast about? Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. You beat the shit out of the fucking Vikings, who can't tie their own goddamn shoe. You beat the shit out of the Detroit Lions, who, by all intents and purposes, are called a football team, but I don't really know if you're doing them any favors or the city any favor by doing that shit, by lying to them, because they're not a fucking football team. And here we go again, Tampa Bay Lightning with another fucking shorthanded break. And this power play has been an absolute fucking waste of time for the Dallas Stars. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this third period, it looks as though the Stars are just going to take the shit lying down. And I really question a lot of this fucking tactic here in Game 6, where you barely got shots off. You had 9 total shots by the start of the third period. And my God, you had no fucking answers for Vasilevsky. This Dallas Stars team is really disappointing, especially in this Game 6. I thought Game 5, you showed some mettle, you showed some balls by sticking on through. But, wow, this Game 6, man, it's really all sorts of disappointment right now. Joe Pavelski, I expect more from him, being the, most playoff scoring American in NHL history, and you can't sniff a fucking goalpost tonight. Now, the reality, too, is, while I rip this bong, with just about 2 minutes left in this third period, if the Tampa Bay Lightning win it, I'm not going to be all that salty. I'm not. Because neither of these are my fucking teams. And you know what? Tampa Bay has played the better fucking team sport all throughout. And they've shown this level of perseverance that I haven't seen from this team for years. And so kudos to them. But with just about 2 minutes left, it doesn't look as though Dallas has anything going for them. It really doesn't. That power play was really your last lifeline, and you can barely skate in the neutral zone right now. This is an absolute fucking embarrassment if you're a Dallas Stars fan in Game 6. Yeah, I know, the entire series, you weren't really supposed to be there, quote unquote, but No, man. Listen, with all the fucking shit you've done throughout this fucking bubble, throughout the playoffs, you should be here. You should be doing better. And Hudobin is already off the fucking net. This is an empty net with a minute and 30 seconds left. And again, this is supremely disappointing because people can blame it on Hudobin, but the power play and the special team has been absolutely atrocious for this Dallas Stars team. And to see them just now counting down the last 70 seconds here in the third period, to see how much of a fucking loser they are, it's really sad, man. It's really sad. And again, I'm not a Dallas Stars fan. I wanted Dallas to win. But when you underperform, when you lay the egg in a pivotal Game 6, when it's win or go home, you deserve to get criticized. My puppy's going crazy right now. Puppy! Come here. Stop itching yourself. Come here. Come here. Baby. She's not listening to me that well. But no, for real though, man. Like, this Dallas Stars team is very disappointing. And Game 6 just kind of capitalizes that. Wow, Fisher, number 72 of the Kansas City Chiefs, the big man. I'm pretty sure he's a tight end eligible fucking linesman. Gets a touchdown. Yeah, number 72 Fisher. And the Chiefs are now up 33-20 with 8 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Game is just as good as over in this Monday Night Football matchup. Again, best quarterback in the league going against a trendy MVP. And yeah, the Stanley Cup is out. It is out. It is waiting to get that new owner ready to get those new names inscribed on it. Lord Stanley's Cup is about to just go on a social distancing tour because of the Kung Flu. But you still have 37 seconds left in the third period of this Game 6 between the Dallas Stars and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay leading it 2-0. Joe Pavelski is going to be on the receiving end again of another Stanley Cup final loss. What a surprise. Yeah, I know. Credit to Joe Pavelski. Dude is the most scoring American in the NHL playoffs history. It's amazing. It really is. But nothing today, motherfucker. Can't get shit past Vasilevsky. Your power play unit is anemic as hell. And your big players didn't show up when you needed it. That's the bottom line with this shit. Dallas Stars desperately trying to make anything happen right now with 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The Tampa Bay Lightning is your 2020 Stanley Cup final winners, winning the series in 6. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning. What a phenomenal job you have done all throughout the qualifiers, the playoffs. Every bit of this restart, you have been the better team. Respect. And you know what? I have been against this team all the way through. I've said they were going to lose every step of the way, yet I was wrong. I was totally wrong. And you know what? This Tampa Bay team absolutely deserves this cup. They absolutely deserve everything that they're getting right now. I mean, you have the entire Tampa Bay Lightning bench just on the ice, hugging it out, going crazy. I mean, Andrei Vasilevsky with the shutout to get the Stanley Cup. It's absolutely incredible. And yeah, you see the heartbroken Dallas Stars team, but man, what an incredible effort here from the Tampa Bay Lightning. And John Cooper, somebody that I have been criticizing for quite some time. I have berated and just shit on forever. But it's really nice to see Andrei Vasilevsky finally getting that cup, man. This guy has been absolutely incredible and really the best goaltender over the last 3-4 years. I know Connor Hellebuyck just won the Vezina and he absolutely deserves it, but listen to this nice. Stamkos is on the ice. He gets to lift the fucking cup. That's actually fucking awesome. Steven Stamkos with his game 4 heroics, I believe it was game 4. Game 3 or 4 where he came back, played 2 minutes and 47 seconds. And wow, they really did it. Tampa Bay Lightning and Dallas Stars now getting on this line handshake. I love everything about this part of hockey where, yeah, you lost, but hey, you show your due respect to your opponent, shake hands with the guys you just spent X amount of games dueling and battling it out. It's just this next level of respect. And yeah, you can tell the Dallas Stars are completely heartbroken, but look at that. Jamie Benn leading the line. He's devastated, but true professional, shaking everyone's hands right now. And man, I gotta feel for the Dallas Stars right now. I do. Although when you look at a guy like Tyler Seguin, you think, couldn't you fucking do anything? Radulov, I mean, bro, you're a fantastic forward. Like you had to fucking get something on the board. But this is where I feel the worst for Anton Khudobin, who honestly has been a Conn Smythe candidate with this performance, with his just the work he's been putting on. But you know what, man? I'm looking at this series right now. It's Braden Point or Andrei Vasilevsky's Conn Smythe. But here we go. Conn Smythe finalists, in my eyes, Andrei Vasilevsky and Anton Khudobin looking at each other, patting themselves. That's just beautiful stuff, man. This is what I love to see. I absolutely love everything about this shit. And, hockey being the sport that I've only watched for 3 years now, it's one of those sports in my top 2, 3 where I could just watch the shit all day. Andrei Vasilevsky, seriously, the best goaltender for the last half a decade. And he finally wins a fucking Stanley Cup. And this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome from a neutral perspective. Nikita Kucherov, too. I mean, good Lord. There's so many, notable names here. And it feels like the sins have kind of been wiped away for the Tampa Bay Lightning with all the embarrassment that they've gone through over the last 2 seasons. And man, I am really excited to watch either Hedman, Point, or Andrei Vasilevsky lift that Conn Smythe. And look at that. The players are so excited. They got the hats on, Stanley Cup final winners. And hey, Tampa Bay fans, congratulations to you guys. An absolutely fantastic win on your part. Not being there in the final, not being able to see your team lift this up, it's a bummer. I know that. But hey, it's a weird year. Yet here we are. Here we are. Stanley Cup final is done. Your winners in the Tampa Bay Lightning is now just waiting to get the cup presented out. I'm pretty sure Gary Bettman has a couple of words to say, but absolutely incredible stuff from this group of Tampa Bay Lightning. And while we wait for all the bits and pieces of the ceremony to get set up, and you see the last of the Tampa Bay Lightning players just kind of settling themselves and seeing the Dallas Stars players go out, we have Monday Night Football still continuing with about 7 minutes left. And the Kansas City Chiefs being up 34-20 feels as though with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Lamar Jackson isn't going to get it done. Like, I just get this feeling Kansas City is going to be proven too much. And, this defense might be giving up a boatload of fucking points these days. But I gotta be honest, man. There is something about the Kansas City Chiefs that even when they're down, I don't fucking discount them. But look at that. Steven Stamkos wearing the Cup winner hat. And Hedman getting interviewed right now. I don't really know what they're saying because I have this shit on mute. But it's nice, man. It's nice to see all this shit happen for a team that really has had a lot of heartbreaks, has had a lot of dick punches, has had a lot of chokes. Let's be fucking fair and call it for what it is. But you get through all that, and here you are. You're now going to lift the Stanley Cup, man. I mean, that has to be a nice feeling. As a Vegas Golden Knights fan, man, I mean, We've almost been there. Almost. But always a few steps too short. Always a few steps too short. But as a Golden Knights fan, I gotta tell you, I'm still an optimist, an ever optimist about that. Yet, who the hell knows, man? Look at that. Victor Hedman finally getting interviewed, hurrying off to see his teammates. It's gonna be a great cup presentation here. As we get loaded up with some good greens to celebrate this happy feeling for everybody. Happy feelings. Nikita Kucherov, Sergachev, Hedman, Shattenkirk, Cirelli, Stamkos. I mean, even Gaudreau, right? Gaudreau's in there. So, Gary Bettman here. Now dropping some fucking rhymes with his little head bobble that he does all the time. You notice that shit? Yeah, all the players, and he fucking does this little head bobble shit going down. But they're about to present the Conn Smythe Award to the best player in these playoffs. And I really get this feeling it's either Victor Hedman or Braden Point. But in my eyes, it should absolutely be Andrei Vasilevsky. But just an incredible fucking run from this Tampa Bay Lightning team. Again, you are in this quarantine bubble for 2 months. You haven't seen anybody really in those 2 months except your teammates. And that has to be mentally exhausting. And yes, Victor Hedman with the Conn Smythe Award. Deserving of said award. I mean, this guy has been the anchor behind this Tampa Bay Lightning team doing what they have been doing. I honestly thought it could have been, Braden Point. It could have been Andrei Vasilevsky, but Hedman, I don't even mind it. This guy has been sensational. And now you have a tremendous moment that's about to happen here. The captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning about to lift the cup up. And this is the curious part because remember, after the conference final, the Tampa Bay Lightning were the only team to touch their, it's not the Earl Campbell, it's like the Welsh trophy, whatever the fucking trophy's called for the Eastern Conference final winners. They touched a fucking trophy. But now they can officially touch, drink, do whatever the fuck you want with their Stanley Cup as it is being walked by your typical crew, masked up, carried by two. Man, that Stanley Cup has to look fucking nice for a fan base that wins it, man. Oh my God, that looks so good. Looks so nice. I would love that. I would love to see that in Vegas. But it is Tampa's to hold tonight. And I am really excited for the moment where we get to see Steven Stamkos lift this cup up tonight. Because again, from what he's gone through, from all the labels of choking and all this shit, Steven Stamkos is now a Stanley Cup final winner. So is Nikita Kucherov, so is Andrei Vasilevsky, so is John Cooper. And Gary Bettman here, shaking his fucking head again, grabbing on that goddamn Stanley Cup final cup like it's this bitch. I don't know why I said cup final cup like that, because I'm a goddamn idiot. And sometimes I'm very bad when thinking on my feet. But hey, man, the Tampa Bay Lightning about to finally get a fucking taste of that cup. While Gary Bettman is still fucking talking. Jesus Christ, bro. What more do you have to say? Yeah, we all appreciate and respect how disciplined they were in the fucking bubble. And remember, 0 fucking tests, 0 positives when they were testing throughout the bubble, throughout the fucking days. You should do something about that, NBA. You're a fucking embarrassment with all your whole bubble situation. But here we go. The entire Tampa Bay Lightning crew skates towards the cup. And yeah, Victor Hedman right there in the bottom. But Everyone's taking a picture with this shit first. Gary Bettman right in the center. Of course he is. Of course he's right in the fucking center. But looks like some photo op first. Gary Bettman's all fucking giddy and excited. The fuck? But photo op first. And I suppose after that, Steven Stamkos can lift up the cup because I want to see that. I want to see that more than anything else. And at this point, Gary Bettman saying all his nice words don't really mean all that much. I mean, Jesus Christ. Just let the guys lift the goddamn cup. And you have Victor Hedman right there just trying to eat that shit right. Just looking at that cup. Like, it's no one's business. There you go. Steven Stamkos finally being handed the cup. Isn't that nice? That's awesome, man. Steven Stamkos is completely dressed. And he is now skating and lifting the cup. That's awesome, dude. That's fucking awesome. Celebration is absolutely fantastic in this bubble. No fans, but fires everywhere. And yeah, that's going to be part of the safety protocol. And there you go, Victor Hedman. Getting the second lift up here. Man, oh man. I mean, this has to be just an exhilarating feeling for Tampa Bay Lightning players and fans and everyone involved with the organization. Coburn next. I mean, you got to give that shit to Point, bro. Point was the guy who fucking got all those things for you. But it looks like it's McDonough next. And who's that? I'm gonna fuck this up. Is that Maroon? No, that is Maroon. That is Maroon. Shen. Wait, like Braden Shen? Huh. Curious. But hey, there you go. Tampa Bay Lightning. Your Stanley Cup final winners of 2020. Congratulations to you guys. And again, why the fuck isn't Braden Point lifting that shit? Dude is legit one of the main fucking reasons why you won it. But okay, all right. That settles that. But boys and girls, live sports ball. It's a wonderful time. It really is. It's like how Kansas is about to wreck the Baltimore Ravens' chances here tonight. Third down. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Baltimore takes their final timeout. It's just about done. Just about done. Just like this broadcast where, yes, Andrei Vasilevsky lifts the cup. Pretty fucking awesome. Can't complain about this at all. Again, I was the guy who was really brutal with this criticisms of the Tampa Bay Lightning and just their general nature of choking. But in all honesty, I mean, you win, you know, and you shut all the doubters up like me. So kudos to them. And man, one day, the Vegas Golden Knights will get that cup. And we'll see it in Vegas. We'll see that fucking parade, you know, and the Vegas Golden Knights win the cup. And Las Vegas Boulevard, it's going to be worse than it already fucking is with the bus and the parade. Or maybe they set up the parade down in Summerlin. And I don't know. I don't know how crazy that whole shenanigan would be. But one day, man. One day I would like the cup here in Vegas. But could be quite some time. Could be quite some time because there's a lot of good fucking teams out there, man. And that's the thing, bro. I mean, self-awareness is the key to getting shit done. It really is. But if you tell that to anybody on social media, they'll lose their shit and call you a sexist. That's how that shit works now, man. That's as crazy and as, you know, insane as my whole analogy sounds. I mean, guys, that's the point we're getting at now. We're talking sports and all this nice shit. Now you're delving into politics, bro. My brain fucking travels around like that. That's how it goes. Travels like James Harden right before a fucking flop and getting those goddamn fouls. But my brain travels to that aspect of commentating on social media ridiculousness because here's the thing, dude. The whole thing with the Trump taxes coming out, I honestly thought, all right, how are the fucking liberals going to lose their goddamn minds over this shit today? And boy, oh boy, they had some insane mental gymnastic exercises they were doing all throughout for the last few hours. I would say 24 hours since that news dropped. And all I could think is, you know, if any of these people had a sense of reality or any, humility to asking like, hey, how does taxes actually work? Then you could figure, oh, maybe things work out for the better. But sorry, kids, my brain fucking just trailed off just watching this Monday Night Football game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens where, yeah, on a third down, with no timeouts left and 3 minutes or so left to go, the Kansas City Chiefs go ahead and make this nice little pass to get the first down. And they're going to kill as much time as possible now. Because, what the fuck is the point of doing anything more? John Harbaugh, did you not fucking think Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, if you get them the ball back, they were never going to get the ball back to you? What the fuck? I can't fucking believe the goddamn Chiefs were underdogs in this game. Absolutely ridiculous. And the level of fucking peasant thought process to say that this Chiefs team was an underdog. And again, guys, Andy Reid doesn't lose in September. That's the fucking thing that nobody seems to process in their fucking heads. But yeah, Andy Reid doesn't lose in September, especially with the Chiefs. But looks like it's about done. At 34-20, I mean, Kansas City is inside their own fucking 30-20. Or they're inside Ravens 20-30. 2 minutes left. They just hit the 2 fucking minute warning commercial. So it doesn't really fucking matter at this point, right? Right. But hey, in this entitled rant, we fucking got to watch the Tampa Bay Lightning lift the Stanley Cup. Pretty damn cool. But the Ravens, being overrated as usual by mainstream media, got listed as the fucking favorites for this game. So fucking ridiculous. But hey, sometimes overreaction and, bit of ignorant takes is what happens. I mean, again, the whole Trump taxes thing, that was very indicative of the ridiculousness that goes on today. But I mean, that's with any topics now, right? That's with any fucking topics. I'm not gonna lie to you, boys and girls. This untitled rant, I kind of bum rushed it. I was gonna skip another fucking day of recording, but I figured, nah. Stanley Cup final today. At least get a fucking untitled rant going. And right now, because my supply on the weed is going down, and I honestly want to just kind of take a break. I'm thinking about maybe taking a week or so off from, smoking, fapping, and drinking. We might do it. We might just do it just for balance sake, for keeping ourselves sane sake. So be on the lookout for that shit. But ultimately, kids, so much sports ball happening, and we haven't hit October yet. And once we hit October, it's going to be another fucking beast. And on the next episode of the Sky Lounge, we're going to have some piggy skin picks and sports ball updates for tomorrow's episodes. Right? That's 2 episodes for tomorrow because, again, compensating for just the ridiculousness that is my procrastinating nature. So I'll do it right here. All right, motherfuckers. I appreciate you dropping by this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcasts. And also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And until next time, kids, fuck off.